In this example, we're going to take a look at a truth table with 3 variables. All right, so I've given you the P, the Q, and the R columns. Okay? Now, let's figure out where we got the rest of our columns from. Starting with the first set of parentheses, P's already in the truth table, so I don't need to rewrite it. I need a column for the negation of Q. Now, I can write the entire statement on the left-hand side here. Now, let's go to the other set of parentheses. I need a column for the negation of R. P is already part of the truth table, so I don't need to write it again. So now I can write the negation of R or P here. And now I can write the entire statement. So now let's get the truth values for these. So start with the negation of Q. That's the opposite of Q. So I can write all right, so P and the negation of Q. That is this column with this column. Remember, an AND statement means that both parts must be true in order for the whole statement to be true. So true and false, that is false. True and false, that is false. True and true is true. True and true is true. And because the last 4 statements, all the P's are false, we know that these are all going to be false, because remember, with an AND statement, both parts must be true in order for the whole statement to be true. Okay, so now the negation of R. That's the opposite truth values of R. So false, true, false, true, false, true, false, true. Now, let's go to the negation of R or P. So again, we're back to this and this. Remember, with an OR statement, I only need one of the parts to be true in order for the whole statement to be true. But remember, both parts can also be true. So we have false or true, that's true. True or true, that's true. False or true, that's true. True or true, that's true. False or false, that's false. True or false, that is true. False or false, that is false. And then true or false, that is true. All right, so the last column, I'm going to be dealing with this column and this column. Now remember, with an if-then statement, the only time it's false is if the first statement is true and the second statement is false. Every other scenario, it's a true statement. So, for the first one, if false, then true, true. If false, then true, that's true. If true, then true, true. If true, then true, true. If false, then false, that's true. If false, then true, that's true. False. If false, then false, that's true. If false, then true is true. Notice, every single value is true in the last column. This is what is an example of a tautology, meaning that this is always a true statement.